Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. You saw you saw me pop in there. Jack come in and got the wine, and I got distracted. Forgot what I was doing, so I hit the wrong thing. Realized I hadn't hit the intro button yet, so it made me pop in there for a while. But it's all good. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Hope everybody's doing well. Let me get myself pulled up here a little bit. Let's see, Tuesday, June 15th. Got to go do something today that I bet most of you don't have to do today. I got to go vote. We have a special election for a commissioner of District 3 here in Henry County, Georgia. And I don't even know who's running. I mean, I know who I'm going to vote for, but everywhere I go, I've only seen his signs. But apparently must be a couple other people running, because I checked yesterday to see if I go vote at the regular place. And as far as I can tell, I do go vote at my regular polling place. But then it's had, today was, June 15th, the scheduled election. Then it says runoff July 13th if needed. So I'm thinking runoff. Well, I guess there must be more than two people running. I guess that's how that works. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to go vote after we finish here. And then I hope to try to tackle this project. So we'll see about that. Let me take a look and see who's hanging out over here this morning. Larry Galt says, good morning, coffee people. 96 yesterday, cooler today at 94. Heck yeah, buddy. It's cooling off. Get you a sweater. Stephen Toronto's here. Good morning, Stephen. George Rothfuss, good morning, sir. Kevin Ells, good morning to you. Jim Senicola, good morning. David Burnett, excuse me, good morning, sir. Bart Bixel hanging out over there on Facebook. I got a little rant I'm going to do about Facebook here in a minute, too. So, good old Facebook. Darren Birds, morning everyone. On my 55th birthday, a day of playing with the Gatton. Well, that's a pretty good birthday, I would say. Certainly better than the last one I had. But happy birthday. Everybody wish Darren a happy 55th. I hope you have many more. Let's see, we got Monroe Cook is here this morning. How are you, sir? Paul Stewart. Good morning, Paul. My favorite solar man, Ryan Ballard. There we go. We get some birthday wishes for Darren. Clyde CNC's here. Good morning, Clyde. Hope you are doing well. Appreciate the thumbs up. We already got quite a few thumbs up over there. Appreciate that, guys. Troy Pritchard's in the house. He said, good morning, everybody. Thumbs up. Thank you, Troy. Mr. Doug Sisk is another one of them Facebookers. How you doing, Doug? I got not a garden picture, but my little thing picture I'm going to share with you in just a minute, Doug, so you might want to stick around for that. Charles Steed says, good morning, Dave, and all from Rome, Georgia. Yeah, it's much better today. I still got the fan running on low over there, but it's much less humid. Is that right? It's less humid. It's not as humid as it was. All right. Marcelo Ballone says, good morning, everyone. Hope you're all doing well. Let's see. There's Janet. She's over there on Facebook. How you doing, Janet? And more birthday wishes for Darren. All right. So we're caught up on the comments currently. How many of y'all saw my post? I don't know. We've talked about this before on the coffee sessions, I'm pretty sure, but I don't know how many of you are aware that there's always a bunch of ads from different made up names, basically, that are scams. And as I've mentioned before, and you may have seen it when I was griping about this before, sometimes they're Roy's woodworking, Bill's woodworking, Bob's woodworking, Ted's woodworking, and they're all fake. It's all they're selling like 16,000 plans that they've basically gone around to different websites or of real woodworkers and stolen plans, or maybe they bought them, but then they turn around and sell them as their own. But either way, they're still stealing plans. And that they really kind of struck a nerve with me when I think he was going under the name of Roy's Woodworking, because they've stolen some of my video clips on my bench/picnic table build, and they use them. I see them on Facebook all the time, and it's not, the whole ad isn't mine, but I'm sure the other clips that they show in there are stolen too, probably. But it just irritates me because I have been calling them out now they've been hitting the Facebook and Instagram ads really heavy. And I have been calling them out, and I have noticed that since I started calling them out, there's other people, some of which I know, other people I don't have a clue who they are, but they have started to join me in posting, a comment to these stupid ads and going, hey, this stuff is fake. The day is long. Save your money. Don't get ripped off. So we're trying to do a public service here to make people aware that this stuff is fake as heck. It's probably some guy in a basement in some other country, that's making all kinds of money from stealing other people's work. But anyway, to continue my rant, Facebook, good old Facebook, man, they sent me a thing, and I posted it on if you look on my Facebook timeline, you'll see it. Scroll down a little bit. But it was a thing that Facebook had sent me, and it basically says, your comment was inappropriate. And I'm thinking, what? You're crazy. It's okay for me to, or it's inappropriate for me to call out a scam, but it's okay for these fake companies or fake woodworking places to as long as they're paying you money for the ad, I guess they're okay with it. But anyway, I said that to say this. I may or may not, I can't totally disappear off of Facebook, but I may quit doing the coffee sessions broadcast to Facebook. And I hate that because I know I got 2 or 3 people over here. Let's see what we got right now. Right now, according to this thing, we've got 24 people watching, 19 are on YouTube, 5 are on Facebook. So my point is, if Facebook, because I'm still going crazy commenting on all these things. So I figure eventually Facebook will probably give me a, what is it they do? Send you to Facebook jail or something like that. One guy actually sent me a Facebook message and said that he does it too. And he said he got a 14-day timeout or something. So anyway, I figure sooner or later, because the money means more to Facebook than integrity, they'll probably kick me off at least for a little bit. And when that happens, if I suddenly disappear off of Facebook, you can bet I won't be. I still got my Facebook group on there, so I've got to maintain that. But I won't be doing anything else. And I won't be doing the coffee sessions over there. So you people that like to watch over on Facebook, don't be surprised if all of a sudden you're like, hey, where's Dave at? I don't see a coffee sessions thing scheduled on Facebook. But go to YouTube, and it's real easy to find. If you look on YouTube here, this is on a special. This is all I do on this particular channel, and the name of the channel is, get this now, the Dave Gatton Coffee Sessions. So it's not going to be hard to search it and find it. And if you do go over there to YouTube and find it, the price of admission is the same as it is on Facebook. It's all of it's free. Doesn't cost anything to get an account. Doesn't cost anything to hit that subscribe button. And it doesn't cost anything to hit that little bell, and you'll get notifications. So it's, and YouTube has its problems. Don't think I don't know that. But, it's way better. Facebook is just, what can I say? It's just ridiculous. The BS that you see on Facebook. And it's like the first time I found my video clips in that other ad that were obviously stolen. It was me. It's my shop. It was right here where I'm sitting now. And I tried to go through the proper steps with Facebook to report it and, get it removed and all that. But God almighty, you got to jump through all kinds of hoops and stuff. And I thought, no, this ain't even worth it. This ain't even worth it. So I created my own ad for that same picnic table bench thing that uses some of the same clips, so that people would start seeing that and go, well, wait a minute, this looks like the same thing that this guy's over here. Something's not right here. But anyway, you want the real deal, you go to my YouTube channel, Dave Gatton, my main YouTube channel. You can watch it's when you go to click on my channel, that first thing you'll see is that table, because it's the first video I have listed. It's got over 500,000 views. I've sold tons and tons of those plans, and it's the real deal. It's, I drew it up. I made the plans. There's a lot of different designs out there, but I didn't copy anybody else's design. I just looked and saw how it was made and drew my own up, made the plans. And, and then Bob, Joe, and Ted, and Roy decided to steal my video clips so they can use them to advertise their crap. Anyway, enough about that. I don't want to get my blood pressure. Although it don't go up much now since they fixed me. All right, now see, here is Bill. And I can tell Bill is a smart guy. You know how I can tell that? He is already switched to YouTube right there. I can tell he's on YouTube right there. And it costs you the same thing as Facebook, didn't it? So you could not find me on Facebook. Maybe they've kicked me off. Heck, I don't know. I'll let me go look. Maybe they've already kicked me off. Although I saw Doug and Janet and Bart's over there. So I don't know. But I figure it's probably just a matter of time before when I say kick me off, I'm still showing it over there, Bill. But anyway, you're better off on YouTube. If like I said, it doesn't cost anything to get a YouTube channel. So if you like watching the coffee sessions, and by the way, Tyler, let me be clear here. The coffee sessions are not going to stop. They just may stop on Facebook. They'll always be on YouTube. Right here at the Dave Gatton Coffee Sessions. And Tyler is already on YouTube, so you're good to go. I'll leave them on. Doug says I'm on here. Okay. I'll keep doing them both places until Facebook. If they take me off, then I'm assuming I wouldn't be able to run my thing on there. I don't know. It's hard to say, but But at any rate, I'm just trying to throw that out there. So if all of a sudden you look on Facebook and you go, man, I can't find Dave. He disappeared. That's why. And if you want to watch the coffee sessions, just come to YouTube. Always be on YouTube. And like I said, it's easy to remember the Dave Gatton coffee sessions. That's the only thing I do on this YouTube channel is the coffee sessions. That's it. All right, enough about fake book. Let me show you. I want to show Doug my picture. Oh, where'd it go? This computer's a lot slower than the one in the office. Where did it go? Well, nuts. I thought I was going to try to show you. Okay, let me do it this way. See if I can do it this way. Okay, you're gonna go through. Let's see. Okay, here we go. I think, man, where's all my stuff at? Oh, now I got this over here. Yeah, I'm having a lot of technical difficulties today. Jack, you better get me straight here, buddy. Okay, let me get rid of this. I don't need that on there. I see all the comments over here. Get rid of Facebook. All right, now let me share this screen. And some of these will look. Okay, remember this picture, guys. This I took on May the 1st. And I'm just showing you these older pictures as a reference. But I took this on May the 1st. I was late getting all this stuff done. My garden, all my garden plans fell through. You know the story. But anyway, here's these 2 tomato plants over here. I want you to pay particular attention to those and to these 3 little cucumber things in this pot. Okay. Now I got to turn that off because I got to go find the pictures that I'm looking for. Okay, now this one, I think. Okay. Yeah, I need a producer or something here for this. Okay, here we go. Now this is the picture I took 30 days later. And you can see both tomato plants are doing pretty well. I got my little tiki torch stakes there. That's all I could find handy at the time. So I stuck those in there and I started tying them up there so they wouldn't get blown over. And you can see the cucumbers. I think only 2, the 2 that can reach this little wire piece of fence I put over here are doing pretty well. The other one that took off and went crawling on the ground, it's not doing so well because it started going down there where it can't get any sun. But okay, so that's the one on March the 30th. So here we are, June 15th, just a couple of weeks later. And I want to show you the one I took this morning. Get rid of both of those. Let's see. Yeah, here it is. Okay, so now I'm pulling these off my phone. That's why everything's running so slow. This is one I took this morning. And you can see that Bodacious hybrid, which is, you can see my arrow, I think. The one on the right here. It's then gone all through the top of that tiki torch thing. It's way up there. I mean, this roof up here peaks out. And I'm gonna try to get my ladder and put some kind of a hook or something in it and then run a string down because it keeps climbing and climbing. So you can see I've got some blooms over there on my cucumbers there, and I did go ahead and pick one yesterday. I haven't eaten it yet, but gonna do that. I figured I'd go ahead and get it. It wasn't real big, but I figured I'd go ahead and get it before the birds or something get it. But yeah, that's so much for the garden. But what I got there seems to be doing halfway decent anyway. We'll see. Well, I don't know if it's going to produce any. I may just be growing a big old plant. No tomatoes. We'll see. But all right, let's see. What have I missed here? Steve Gronsky's here this morning. How you doing, Steve? Says he missed a few days. Been busy. Yeah. A lot of things more important than the coffee session. Bob Sims is saying Tyler Casey, V-Car for all. So he must have been asking a question. Thank you, Bob. Is that a free program? It is definitely not free. The two versions, there's V-Car desktop, and I'm not even sure how much it is. 300 and something, 350, I think. Somebody let me know. I don't know. I don't have it, but I do have V-Car Pro, and that is $6.99, I think. And a lot of people, when you tell them that it's $6.99, they're like, "Oh man, I guarantee you it's worth 2 or 3 times that what you can do with it." And I say that as somebody who has been programming machines, at sheet metal shops and stuff like that. I know what good software is. I've worked with SolidWorks for years, which is super expensive. The AutoCAD, which was a front runner to Fusion 360 and stuff like that. Is they have to charge for their software, comparable to what it can do. And it can do so many things. You may not be able to do them yet, but the software will do them. And once you learn them, you'll go, "Oh yeah, this stuff was a bargain." I could have paid 2 or 3 times as much and still been happy. But yeah, Rob concurs here. No, it's not. That's not a yearly cost. You buy it and you get it, and then of course you do have to pay for the major upgrades. All the smaller ones. And I hope I'm not speaking out of turn here, because if you get, like, say you buy version, I think they're on 10.5 something now. Any of the little major or minor updates that they do, you get for free. But then when they make a major thing, like go from 10.5 to 11.0 or something, there's a small charge, but it's still worth it to keep your license current. Yeah, did I already show this? Rob says it about killed me to buy V-Car, but it was worth it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Doug says I'm growing a tomato tree. Yeah, well, I told you, both of those are a hybrid indeterminate. So that's what they do. They grow and grow and grow. They don't grow to a certain height and then put all their fruit out, within a 2 or 3 or 4 week period, and then they're done. These will keep going, and hopefully mine will produce tomatoes, and then they'll be around until the cold kills them. And for here, that's a long way off. So I'm hoping. I think I mentioned this before. I think the one on the right, which is the Bodacious Hybrid, I think it had like a 90 days. So because I got a late start, put them on May 1st, it may be probably towards the end of July, mid to late July, before I start seeing any tomatoes. And then I think the other one is about 75 days. And it's a steak sandwich hybrid, I think is what it's called. But anyway, I'm hoping I can get some tomatoes. The plants themselves are obviously doing well. I worry because I'm not going to get up on the roof to keep tying that thing up, but it keeps going and going and going. I guess after it gets so tall, it'll just have to fall over. But we'll try to get the ladder. I found a little screw hook, and I'm going to try to put it in the thing up there high, and then run a string down. I'll still have to get on the ladder to put the little tie around it to keep it from falling over. But I'm going to do my best to keep them alive, see if I get any maters. Because that's my goal, a mater sandwich. That's been my goal since day one when I started thinking about doing a garden. Yeah, Bob Sims says, Tyler Casey, start with VCard Desktop 349. You can always upgrade later. Yeah, and I think the cool thing about Vectric is when you do the upgrades. For example, it's $700 to buy VCard Pro, but if you go to upgrade to Aspire, which is $2,000, I think you only pay $1,300, which is the difference between the two. I'm pretty sure that's how, and I think that's the way it works on all of them. They give you the discount of whatever you paid for the package before. Yeah, you can go to the Vectric website, and they have a big page where they have all their products listed: Cut 2D, Cut 3D, VCard Desktop, VCard Pro, and Aspire. And then you look down the list, and they have all these functions over here, and then they say what package does what, so you can compare them all and see. The biggest drawback probably to desktop is I think it's limited to a 24 by 24 inch table, which is perfect for guys that have a small, those little Chinese machines and stuff. But you can still tile. There's always ways to get around it. And I think there's some other features. Somebody in the Facebook group was, they were trying to get the rotary axis. What was it? Rob, help me out, because I did a quick video and posted it up there. Oh, I guess there's no gadgets in desktop, and you use the gadgets when you start out with for a rotary axis, and you start out with a square blank. The gadgets will create a program that efficiently knocks the corners off and turns this into a round cylinder. Now you can still do it without the gadget. You're just going to be cutting air. But I did a quick video that's over there on the Gatton CNC Facebook group, and showed how you can do that just using the pocket command. So alrighty. I don't even know where we're at. We got this tomato plant over here. That thing is tall. It's huge. All right, let's see. I guess I've covered everything I was going to talk about. I got my rant Facebook in. So again, just to recap, in case you've just joined us, if old Dave should suddenly disappear on Facebook and you can't find me, it's probably because I've been put in Facebook jail for calling out the scams that I see on there. If you check my timeline, you'll see that they don't like when you call out scams. They'd rather keep getting the money from the scammer in the form of Facebook ads, I guess. But anywho, I'm gonna keep calling them out. And if you're one of those that join me to call them out, I thank you, because it's such a ripoff. I mean, it's a proven scam. I mean, Steve Ramsey did videos on it. He actually bought the plans and downloaded them, and then looked through them. And first of all, there's not 16,000, because they're counting on most people are not going to sit there and, well, let me see if I got my money's worth, and count and see if you can get 16,000. Some of them that he said were looked like they were IKEA assembly plans for furniture. I mean, it's just in all the plans, like every, they were all different. If somebody was going to sit down and draw 16,000 plans or even 100 plans, they would all look pretty much the same because of that style of that person, whatever software they're using. So it's obviously a big scam. It's been proven. There's complaints with the Better Business Bureau and stuff like that for years. But apparently nobody's going to do anything about it because they're probably in some other country where they don't respect any of our copyright laws and stuff like that. But anyway, like I said, I may end up in Facebook jail, or who knows, maybe they'll kick me off altogether. But I'm going to keep calling out these scams. And I know my timer must have went off in the house because I can't hear it out here, but I'm over my time. So anyway, getting back to that, if that does happen and I get kicked off of Facebook or put in Facebook jail or whatever, sorry, but the coffee sessions won't be on Facebook. They will still always be on the Dave Gatton Coffee Sessions over on YouTube. So I encourage you to go to YouTube, search the Dave Gatton Coffee Sessions. If you don't have a YouTube account, get you one. It's free. It doesn't cost anything. Just like Facebook. And hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell so you get notifications, and then you won't ever miss a coffee session. And just like right now, it shows here we've got 21 watching. We got 16 on YouTube, only 5 on Facebook. So there's only a handful of people that watch on Facebook. Yeah. Anyway, I got to get out of here. I got to go vote. And today's June 15th. So if you're self-employed, pay your estimated taxes today. This old creepy Joe needs some money. All right, I'm out of here, guys. Everybody have a great Tuesday. We'll see you tomorrow for Hump Day.